Oh, Ryan.
Let's sure that we're get over here. Minimized. Shut that on. Usually there's a way to share it. Is it this? No. Okay, guess I'll just go to my channel. Oh, put my headphones in. Share that in there. This bit is going to be fairly boring, I'm afraid. So, it's back over there. Got that to there. So, just get some music going while we're waiting. Yeah, I think we're good. Bang a like on that. Okay. I'll preface this by saying it's fucking hot in the UK right now. Absolutely stifling. So if I seem a little lethargic, that will be why. But yes, I suppose let's get into it. We have NouerA, I think that's how you say it. I'm actually not so familiar with this group. I want to say, yeah, I haven't listened to anything. A new debut came out 2024. They had an album earlier this year, I never got to that. So maybe we can do that afterwards as well. Make this like a double barrel episode. But yeah, I mean, people are liking it pretty well. Oh, I'm blocked by them, so. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going in completely blind to these guys. I like the subtle drum and bass so far. Okay. I'm liking this so far. I hope they do more with this like electronic stuff I've got going on, and not just do that where it cuts off and leaves forever. But it's produced really well. They sound great too. Okay, we got like a kind of almost New Jeans thing going on here. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. I like this shit. It's good. What do we got on here? I want to say I know this honey set. Wet. Then with this dint. Fab. I've not heard of these guys before. Yeah, man, the like New Jeans inspiration here is kind of crazy. Like, it's not super New Jeansy, but there's definitely elements of New Jeans in here. Specifically, like the instrumental. Although I suppose that could be mainly coming from the kind of like, I mean, what would you really call that? Yeah, I like that they're giving the instrumental like enough time to really be itself. They're not hiding it down there, which a lot of companies do. Okay. Damn, this one actually might be like pretty high up in my year list. I really like that synth. The lead for it. They're kind of like wet wubs in the back are quite cool as well. Okay, yes. You know, when I seen the rating of 79, I was like, I've had so many this week and last week that were like way too high than they should have been, but I think this is the closest one that like genuinely should be this high. Like, this is a group that you should not sleep on. Like, maybe K-pop actually isn't kind of dead. Like, NouerA Entertainment, they're just like a... Who is this group? Yeah, man. This shit's like fun. This is the kind of like boy group sound that I'm a big fan of. The more like, did you have like boy groups who do like electronic or I don't know how I feel about this transition just yet. But yeah, you have like boy groups who do kind of electronic music, but it's like way too like loud and overbearing and boisterous. But this is like, it's not too crazy, and it's very textural as well. Like, there's a lot of like sounds going around together, like and a lot of the music I like to make tends to have that kind of like textural depth to it. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this last like repetition of the title. We got some beatboxing here. Bloody hell, man. These guys are okay. Oh, we got bass as well. Come, just strip me down and fuck me raw, like. We got a whistle, bro. I love how they're really focusing on like adding like a bunch of like small elements to build up like a higher textural like feel to their songs. Like, as much as I do appreciate like a really good song that's very simplistic and doesn't have a lot of elements, when you're able to bring in so many different things and make them all work together in like a cohesive way, oh, perfection. This might unironically be my favorite boy group release this year. Like, who's the next closest? Just B. I compete with these guys. This was really good though. It was actually quite similar to this, to be fair. Like, man, these songs feel so full. Like, a lot of K-pop songs tend to feel so flat, but there's so much going on here. I love it. Okay. Yes, please. Man. This is, like, seriously a group you need to watch out for. I'm surprised they're with, like, a solo label. But these tracks, like, have a lot of passion in them. Holy shit. I should probably send this to Lucy, because holy shit, there's no way she'd watch the listen to this. But this shit's like actually really good. Man, the production on all of these songs is so good. Holy shit. They're very, like, they focus quite a lot on, like, the actual groove and the funk. You know, like, everything here is so, like, danceable and, like, groovy. And, man, like, for a genre that's so focused around dance, like, it's actually so surprising how many songs don't, like, find a good groove, you know? Like, when you listen to artists like Michael Jackson and stuff like that, they have, like, such a core groove to all of their songs. And that's what makes them, like, good to dance with. But half the time, K-pop songs just don't have that. It's just this flat, like, dancehall beat. Don't know how I feel about that. Everything else so far was quite good, but this kind of takes me out a little bit. I would have rather we just went straight into this. Not a fan of that cutout either. I don't think it's to the point where I'd like drop it down some points, because I'm still with it. It's just Oh shit, I forgot to record. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Oh well. I'll start after this one. Yeah, see, like, they only did one there. They should have done that up here. I wouldn't mind if it was just a one, and then we went straight into the rap section. Oh, but they're doing it near the end again. A little bit of a bridge there as well. I'll say that. I think they probably could have got a different person on that warning. His pronunciation there isn't so great. It's like warning. Man. Oh, I love good producers in K-pop. Please. When a K-pop group like actually has well mixed and produced songs, it's just such a blessing, man. Like, I tend to find it happens a lot with like Japanese releases from K-pop groups, because Japanese producers, they work so hard for their tracks to be like pristine. Like, they put their entire world life view into making sure that track is good, and these have that as well. You know, I'm usually not a fan of these like kind of like, how would I explain them, kind of like sultry kind of pop R&Bs, but I'm liking it from these guys. They're so... I think the production is carrying it so much. Like, damn, bro. 76, that's like, what, top 10 this year? I did not expect to hear that today, and what's so sad is I feel like this video isn't going to do very well when I edit it down, you know? Because they're not a big group, but like, for once, this rating is actually kind of on the money. Like, holy crap. Like, where would it be? Yeah, literally top 10. It is now my favorite boy group release this year. It just beat out TWS. Oh. I doubt it'll do anything much crazier than where it's at now, so I'll just move on. Oh, why is the spectralizer in the wrong spot? NouerA Entertainment, no shot. Man, that vocal was insane there. Jesus. NouerA Entertainment. Someone else literally just rated this. Oh. Is today gonna be like actually a banger? Oh wait. Hold on. Bro, I was running away too quick. There's another song. Bruh, my apologies. My goat. I was jumping the goose. You know, I'm kind of feeling maybe I should have skipped it. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I feel like we could have done without this one, if I'm honest. No. Maybe it'll beat it with how many tracks are on it, but perhaps it is not going to be my highest this year. Where would it be? No, they're about equal. They're like joint for my favorite boy group release this year. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still like an insane like achievement, especially from like, cause TWS, that's part of Hype and Pledis. This is just like a random group. And they're dropping like fire pretty much. Definitely kind of not fallen off, but it's definitely a B-side what we got here. The rest were like all really good, but man, the delivery on this is so like beautiful though. Holy shit. What a like standout Nuku group. Holy shit. Like who actually is this NouerA Entertainment? Like, are they owned by a bigger company? Make Star. I mean, even that's not that big of a label. Yeah, they literally have one group. Damn, impressive. I look sick. Oh, we've got just an acoustic guitar. Seungwoo. I'm not so familiar with him. I want to say I've maybe rated one of his. No, never before. Brand new experience. I don't think it's going to be this high so far. I wager maybe like a 68 if I were to make a guess now. It's recorded well. Production's not all there, but I'm fine putting that in 15. He's got a decent voice, but it's not that unique and I don't know if I'd listen to it. Do you know, I didn't even realize it, but this is all in English, isn't it? I want to say. Who was he a part of? Because I've seen that he was... Ah, Viction, okay. Sure. Yeah, they were pretty mediocre by the looks of things. I don't think I've ever got to them before. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. I mean, half of these aren't even added to my list, so... Fair few members though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus. And former, bro. 8. Hmm. I might give that 10 for lyrics. I don't know if he's really doing all that much though. Okay. Pretty basic pop rock at the minute, but I do like that guitar. Maybe he'll do something interesting near the chorus, but I don't know. If that last song's anything to go by, I can't see it. Same composers as well as Kang Butter. Of course, Seungwoo himself. Yeah, no. See, I think when you try and go for the chorus, you've really got to like build it past where you were going, and that like it kind of rose and rose and rose and then just plateaued. It never really like hit like a sudden jump, which is what you want. Like, it's not bad. Fine to enjoy it, but I don't know if I'd put it that high. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say this. I don't know if it's gone beyond generic pop rock. Like, obviously they didn't put any specifics or anything, but I mean, maybe it does near the end, like later in the album, but at least so far, I don't see what else he's adding. Like, it's good, but I wouldn't say it's 94 good. I should also mention that obviously I usually get to these as soon as they come out, and I mean it's only 2 ratings, so 94 isn't really a big enough sample size for whether it would actually be reasonably around that. Like, I mean, look, 13 and it's 67. I imagine these two are probably just big fans, as most people are when they get to it straight away. Yeah, I can kind of predict everything that's coming. I'm not seeing how he's taking pop rock anywhere that it hasn't been before. I will say it's quite surprising, the sudden burst in like pop rock music coming out from Korea right now. I never would have expected that, but I mean, I guess there is. I suppose maybe the idea of like an actual band, like a performing band. I noticed that last time I went to Korea, there was quite a few people like actually performing with instruments and stuff rather than just like dance performances or singing. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna go down the same vein. It's very like Midwest pop rock though. Maybe it'll build somewhere. I like that little piano. Yeah, I think it's just your generic kind of pop rock. It's not bad, but it's not worthy of like celebration, I guess. Oh, I forgot to hit record again. Tell you what, I'm just gonna record halfway through. this one, just so I don't forget next time. So I'm tired of having to re-download it every single time after I finish a stream, because the quality tends to be absolute garbage. Yeah, man, like I'm practically writing the song as it's happening, and, you know. Like, obviously I'm coming into the bridge before, after the second chorus, so it's not going to change that much, but yeah, when I'm able to pretty much map out the drum pattern as it's happening, like while I'm listening, that tends to mean that it's not that inventive. I'm not sure on the repeating of this either. You know, I wish he was doing more with his belts, because he does have quite a bit of vocal range here. And as well, I feel like those instruments could have been mixed a little better. Okay, this is a little bit interesting. I'm happy to see where this one goes. Quite short though, 210. This is kind of harking on like the kind of like hard rock of maybe like 1980s a little bit. Yeah, the guitars are recorded quite well. I don't know if they're quad run or just double. Okay, I like this. We're building somewhere here. I feel like the lyrics are letting this one down quite a bit. I don't know if I enjoy this kind of like chantiness. But the guitars on this, ooh, okay, I like that. I don't know if Kang did this consciously or maybe subconsciously, but I think they definitely put a lot more effort into the instrumental here, because I feel like the lyrics really aren't selling it that well. He's just a chill guy, bro. Man, it's a shame that the lyrics aren't hitting as hard, because this like hard rock inspiration is really, really cool. I actually kind of wish he did more with that. Man, why aren't we adding more crunch to those instruments in the background, man? Again, this is kind of falling into the camp where it's not really doing anything that special yet. The delivery is definitely carrying it a bit more though. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm a fan of this one. Not that it's bad, I just... I don't know. It's not doing anything to entice me to want to listen again. Like it's all very simplistic in the way that it's composed. Like that kind of like background element thing that they're doing. I'll kind of shut up and then maybe you can hear it. It's like the dun 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 dun. I wish they brought that out a bit more. Like I get why they've kind of lo-fied it and put it down, but I think it'd be cool if they had it a bit more present because it gives it character, you know. It's again like more textural than what a lot of stuff tends to have. How many we got? One more. Comma. I was free on the notes with 68 though. It's giving me like a kind of Pofu kind of vibe. Or like lo-fi hip-hop. Not sure how I feel about this delivery just yet. Yeah, no. Was that another vocalist? Or was that him? I have a feeling this might be my lowest on the album. I doubt it will get 50, but it could. It's not doing anything that crazy, and I'm not a big fan. I mean, I suppose... See, I could give it 15 for uniqueness, but... the only reason I'd be doing that is because no one really does this in K-pop. And I'm not sure I would consider that worthy, because, like, instantaneously it reminded me of Pofu. Like, if it had more of a lo-fi hip-hop drum arrangement, this would be like a perfect like lo-fi hip-hop one for Pofu. Because he really likes those kind of like plucky guitars with your kind of what coast would it be? I guess East Coast? Like East Coast drum patterns. Yeah, I mean it's cozy, but nothing too tremendous, I'm afraid. Scooch that over. 66. Damn. Unlucky, brother. Ready to see it drop. Boom. 83. I imagine it will probably continue to go down. Let's see this person's ratings. Yeah, it tends to be pretty high. Same with Candy Floss, although, you know, they would, but that number of ratings, not so bad. Yeah, I don't know if I'd consider it as good as they are saying. Oh. Okay, kind of what I assume might be the highlight, ONEUS. Would I say I'm a fan of ONEUS? Yeah, I think so. I tend to like a lot of the rockier groups, especially when it comes to boy groups. Just looking there, I wasn't a big fan of DRM, but I imagine a lot of this I didn't even rate. Well, apparently I didn't rate any of them. But I imagine I probably only did the first 5. So yeah, let's... Oh, what's happened? They've gone. There we go. ONEUS, 5x. Korean ver. Okay, I assume they've already done that one before then. Maybe a Japanese release? Oh, yes, actually, I do remember these guys now. They were doing a, like, kind of Spanish one properly. Kind of like, if anyone was there for the stream before, when I was reviewing Cat's Eye, I was saying, you know, more groups should do more Spanish stuff, and when I seen that those guys were doing it, I was like, oh, okay, you know, someone else has noticed the market. But it seems like they didn't really capitalize on it as well as they perhaps could have. So open that up again. I haven't said much about this yet, but I'm liking it. You know, we've got 153 June Bass, which I'm always a big sucker for, and I think they've definitely kind of focused a lot harder on this one. I'm seeing, oh, unlucky lads, interpolation, losing out on that. Produce well, you sound great, but I'm afraid that isn't interpolation, and you are going to lose points. I do like it though, so. Whoa, that's way too high. Shame they interpolate. This is actually kind of going somewhere. Actually, saying that, yeah, there's a lot of like Western producers on this, which I mean they love to fucking interpolate stuff. Yeah, I feel like this might be my opinion. I'm not that big of a fan of ONEUS, and I don't know, it isn't really screaming to me that it would be anything that crazy so far. And the interpolation doesn't help. If you're gonna take something and remake it into something else, at least do it justice. Got a super slow one again. Probably not going to be up my alley, I guess. Probably 10-10 for uniqueness and enjoyment, because... I mean, maybe they'll build it into something. I'm not willing to discount that, but... Got some in-house producers as well. Do like to see that. Okay. See, this is why... we listened all the way through it. It got a little bit better. I was a bit hasty putting that up to 15. I'm not sure it'll stay there, because adding a pad and a synth isn't. Okay, yeah, it's fine. I like this though? Yeah, I think I will. It's very like oh, what is it? I don't want to say trance because it's not trancey, but what is the genre called? Fuck me. But the genre that it is, and I'm a big fan of that. Okay, we got some strings. Are there strings? Okay, okay. See, this is what more songs need to do. You start and you slowly build up and build up, and you get to the first chorus, and then you have your first like kind of explosion, and then you carry on, you keep going, it goes back down to where you were before, maybe add a couple more elements in, and then for the final chorus, you like bring everything together and like maybe add some more extra stuff in, and that's what it's done. It's perfect. Like, they're pushing the envelope enough that it's new and it feels fresh, but it's not like, okay, they're really starting a trend here. This one might actually be content. Again, if they build it into something, maybe, but at least at the minute it's not taking me to that high. I will say the drum work, or whatever that is there, not so bad. Yeah, not hitting, I'm afraid. That kind of like spirally plucky piano that like kind of spins around. I wish they brought that out a bit more. But like I get why it's kind of low down there. Another in-house producer. Love to see it. Yeah, that drum, that 808 could be doing a bit more. It's a bit flat. It's not really like piercy. You know, it's not piercing into my ear. Okay, they kind of brought it out a little bit, that little piano. Like, not that this song's mixed badly, because it's not, but I think they definitely could have worked on the mixing a little bit more. Oh. I'm curious what that do what I thought it would. It does. Let's go. I really like the delivery here. They sound great on this one. Bit derivative at the minute, but I don't hate it. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like what they're doing at the end of each line there. But again, I think it's the instrumental's letting it down quite a bit here. It's a little too flat. There's no like rise or fall to any of it. It's quite it feels quite empty. You know what I think this one could have done really well is that, like, during the choruses, if they took all of the end elements of the lines there, put them into a sampler, turn them into a keyboard, and done some like vocal chop stuff with it, that would have been really cool. And like made that into like a lead melody progression. Maybe jump up the pitch of it as well, so you kind of don't really notice that it's that vocal that you've just copied again. You know, one thing I have to appreciate is that they are following the formula of like adding more elements as stuff goes on, which I'm happy for. I'm glad that they're at least trying it, but I think they at least on this one, they're not adding enough. Will I be on Siege later? Maybe. I'll see. I'll let you know if I am. Okay, I assume this is the one that already came out, but I couldn't find it. Time machine. Ah, yeah, it seems like it was a single. So yeah, this is just a cover. Means it's going to be a 0. That is what I put for cover, right? Yeah. It's odd that they have Korean composers on it though. Because is this... Yeah, Japanese single. Oh yeah. That's odd. I mean, I suppose it's not that crazy that they have Koreans who could speak Japanese as well, but usually they tend to have Japanese producers on this sort of stuff. Actually, do I like this? I don't know if I do. It's a bit basic. I think I've seen it at 50 and I was like, oh, that's a bit low. Yeah, shame. Unfortunate one, us. Oh, whoopsie. That's the wrong one. Hey, based. People actually being honest. My rating scale is perfect. Oh. Not seeing this one. There we go. Okay, moving on to X Unit, a group I'm not so familiar with. I want to say I know Zodiac though. Yes, I do. Little piano ballad, I guess. Great vocals, really good vocals. Oh, X Unity. That's the next one. 2.u it was, wasn't it? Yeah. But again, it's a little sleepy ballad. No. Getting more notifications as it's capturing it. You have to lower it down even more. No. Alright, it's at minus 20 dB now. I'll be surprised if it catches anything anymore. I'll tell you what, for like a small little ballad, it's actually doing surprisingly quite a lot. Like, I'll see what they do after the second chorus, and I might give this a 15 for uniqueness. Well, they got the stereotypical shooting star sound effects _3. I do love that about Korean sensor. Oh, why does it? How is it still catching it, bro? Is it minus 20 dB? I mean, can you even hear it at this point? Let me have a listen. Oh well. Do it like this. Oh no, I guess you can even hear it at this point. Oh, cool. That's crazy you can still hear it even though it's at like minus 50 dB. Although saying that, I do have it quite high on my title. Actually, no, I don't. I don't know. I'm not talking enough, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna drop that down a bit more. So, mine's 30 now. Like, I'll be blown away if you can even hear it at this point. It's not, like, I can't even see it on the actual peak. Like, only the transients are actually coming out. Ah, I wonder if this album's just gonna be straight up sleepy ballads. If it is, I mean, this one I might honestly put at 5. Same with the other ones, to be fair. I'm really not a big fan of these, like, slower, like, acoustic songs. Actually, saying that, it is called 2U, and it's a subunit. So, yeah, I think I remember seeing Ricky's thingy on it. I will. Do you know what? I do agree. I think I will put. Oh, will I? Because like 20 is like you are one of the best vocalists on the planet, and I don't know if these guys are. It's really good though. I think I will because I think they deserve the credit of that. Because I mean, as far as I can tell, this has absolutely zero processing on it. I tell you what, it's still saying it's capturing it, so I'm gonna turn it down on title and turn up my DAC as well. Because maybe it's not coming through. I think as well, I probably need to talk a bit more, but there's not much to say, you know, like it's just a fairly sleepy ballad. You know, like I think the problem with stuff like this is I need to see the lyrics and be able to understand it to really get anything out of this, and as someone who's not fluent in Korean, I can't really do that. So for me, you know, this song and probably this entire album doesn't have anything, and considering it's called 2U, which no doubt probably means this is an album to their fans. It's still picking it up. I don't know how. I mean, it's possible that that's just a like as long as it has any copyright protection, it will just keep showing it up. But I don't know. I don't see how you can even hear this at this point. Let me check it again. Like as long as it has any. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I literally can't hear it. So I'm going to assume that it does just come up if you have any form of copyright detection. I mean, to be fair, I doubt I'll make this into content because there's nothing. There's literally nothing here. It's such a sleepy ballad. Like these tracks are just, I don't know. CS Rudy? Well, CS Rudy. See, I don't know what CS1 Rudy is either, mate. It's just like a OC term, maybe? Yeah, the vocals are kind of really the only thing that saves this. I've kind of like preemptively rated that last track, but actually saying that, I probably shouldn't have, because this guy said that it does get a bit better. But yeah, holy Balatar. Oh no, actually, yeah. Halfway through that, I was like, I don't understand what this guy's on about with the production being wrong, but in that vocal, I did hear it. I think his vocal was getting cut off by the compressor a bit too much. This guy's been on pretty much all of them. Why are the vocals so quiet? Oh, I'm not racing viewer requests today, mate. I'm sure I'll probably be shocked though. This is in Chinese, isn't it? Oh, well, Mandarin. Huh. But yeah, sleepy, sleepy. Bye bye. Yeah, how long have I been live? An hour? Yeah. Might switch over to some Siege after this. Well, now really. Let me close that. Yep. Close that. Close that. Bye. How did I get 66? Hmm. Okay. Is that 69 minutes? Oh, is that how long I've been live? It has indeed. Perfect time to end. But unfortunately, I will. Oh, but I might not. I might end because I'll need to download the VOD for the first 1.5 albums. Alright. CS1 by Rudy. I'm gonna be the most critical I've ever been of any track on the planet. It's not even on Tidal, so no. I'm afraid I'm not going to even be able to look at your track. Get a new perspective. But yeah, bro, it's not on Tidal. Release it on good platforms and then maybe. If it's some SoundCloud slop, then I'm not so fast. But ooh. Oh, never mind. Ooh. Oh, it's a remix. Bro. Is this the real law?